Hello and welcome to Animaechan. My name is Katie and today we're going to be watching the new episode of My Hero Academia. Just a heads up that I don't put the sound in because these videos get claimed so quickly. So instead of dropping my reactions and reviews of My Hero Academia, I just decided to do them without sound. But you will hear some really good, faint, soft music that to, I don't know, distract you from the fact that there's no sound. But I mean, you can see everything that's happening. The focus is on my reaction and my thoughts on the episode. So yeah, that's all in compliance with the I wanted to say the fair use policy, but then I fucked it up. But yeah, it's all in compliance with the fair use policy. I would love to hear your thoughts on the episode, but first I'm gonna watch the episode. Okay, we're ready for this. Oh, there's another test, I forgot. Professional people in need of... That's funny. Look at the one that goes like, I'm an old man who needs help. He's always in the middle of it, isn't he? Huh? He's got a hella scary vibe. They're confusing. They're like, we want a good relationship, but we totally hate you guys. But you know, we want a good relationship. It's jealousy, girls, jealousy. So there's 100 of them now. Oh, this is hard though. Competition, saving lives. I love them. Oh God. This is not an easy test. He's like Flair from Fairy Tale. She's like my favorite Fairy Tale girl, so I just insert a picture of Flair here because she's got the same, well, it's not superpower, it's magic, but concept is the same. I just thought that was pretty cool. Whoa, that's deep shit. Oh, this is so deep. All the feels. Really, this is what you think of at this like very big moment? The music is so heavy. I'm sorry, I just want to point out to you guys that when that moment, I know you can't hear it, but in that moment there was like this music in the background, and it was so like she's giving up love for her dream, and that was so deep and like, wow, I think that was more profound than many of us realized. Oh shit, there's gonna be villains. There's gonna be villains. Dun 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 dun. As if it wasn't hard enough. Why? Ooh. Damn. Their teamwork is so inspiring. Oh my god, he's crazy. But I love him. I can't stop laughing at him. Go eat a cook. Who's he? Who's he? I can't see. He looks like a... Is that whale guy? Have we seen him before? Is he in the intro or something? Why does it feel like I've seen him before? Ooh, that's horrifyingly scary. Yeah, we have seen him. I knew it. Heroes who look like villains. That's a look of a hero right there. Wow. Awesome episode. Some very strong moments. For example, with Uraraka, that hit home. That was like, because I get it. Because there's no time for lovey-dovey, let's date and stuff. Like, there's little time for it when you're trying to literally become like a top hero. So I understand it, and that was like very meaningful to me. No, I totally resonate with her. In this episode, like, I'm not usually like the biggest Uraraka fan, but in this episode I was like, wow girl, that's mature. That is mature. Okay. Momo seemed to have been the best at like thinking clearly on you know, not just saving people, but what how can I say this? You can't just save someone, just pull them out just because something could fall. Like, you have to think of so many things, and Momo seemed to have been really good at that. I like how they broke up in little groups, because then you can use your quirks together, but there's so little time to decide whose quirks work best together. Because if you're in a hero agency, you'll probably team up with people who like, let's say you do this and they do this, but you can't do that, but they can. Like, you fill each other. So there's a lot of time to think about that stuff and put together the best teams, whereas they haven't done stuff like that yet. So yeah, it was kind of like just like hodgepodge. You go together. To me, this seems like really difficult. Like, the way that they're being, like, what's the word, judged or scored, it's like strict. So I wonder how many people are going to get through after this, or is everyone just gonna get through again? Because yeah, there's absolutely no way for me to know, because I haven't read the manga. And I know that some of you have. So many of you know, like, there's been a few like people hinting at spoilery stuff. But I've been avoiding it for the most part, because usually you can see within the first 4 or 5 words of a comment what kind of person like this is, and they're probably spoiling something, or yeah. Luckily my boyfriend doesn't watch My Hero Academia, so I just ask him to read a lot of the comments for me, especially in the beginning, the first comments, or the first 24 hours. He reads them for me and he can like, oh, this seems like more or less of a spoiler. So I've been avoiding spoilers quite well. Yeah, no, this was a good episode. This was, I don't know, a lot of people are getting frustrated because nothing exceptionally big is happening, but you can't have, in any anime, not every episode can be like well, you can, but not in a series like this where it's supposed to go on for a very long time. It's been going on for a very long time. So yeah, it would be kind of, but I think this was good. To me, this was a really good episode, definitely an 8 out of 10. What else specifically? The Shiketsu High people are really weird. They're like, I was like, some of them, they hate them, and then they're like, oh, but we want a good relationship. Or like, why do you want a good relationship? It's just because you're all heroes and you just want to get along well. Bakugo, I have no idea how the F is Bakugo going to pass that test, because he doesn't want to help anyone. Or maybe they were right. Maybe because they were like, they said they were like light casualties or something. They weren't very hurt, so maybe Bakugo saw that. But did he save anyone else up to that point? Like, I don't know. I do wish that it did feel a little bit like, because there's so many characters, they kind of have to skim over everyone, and you don't get like a lot of juicy details about the one person and how they're doing and their progression. So they kind of, the episode feels so short because they literally have like 1 or 2 minutes to show each person where they are at and how they're going. And yeah, so it's I get that it's difficult for the creators of the anime to fulfill all of our desires, because some of us want to see more of the Deku and Ochako, Uraraka, their relationship. Some of us want to see more of Todoroki. Some of us want to see more of Bakugo. Some of us want to see more of Momomiya. Momomiya, is that her surname? Momo. So I understand that it is difficult. They kind of have to just give us information on everyone. But yes, I enjoyed the episode. I think I've said that about 6 times, because I don't know, I've never seen one of these episodes that I didn't like, because each one is relevant to the long-term story. Like, they give such good little details, like that moment with Uraraka, that moment where you could see more about Momo. Everything is so well put together, and like even that moment with Shiketsu High and that exchange between Todoroki and the guy that's like, you look like Endeavor, blah, 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 like that guy, that is obviously hinting at something that's going to happen in the future, or something that happened in the past, but it's obviously they're going to have to deal with it at some point. So it is really setting the stage for the rest of the story to develop. So I really like these little hints that they're dropping, and I just need to remember everything. I feel like I honestly feel like if there wasn't so much anime that I needed to catch up with, this would be one of the rare occasions or rare animes that I would actually re-watch. Like, I'd go back and watch this again. But there's just literally, again, because I feel like there's things that have happened that still will, like in season 2 and early in the season, that will still have it, and even in season 1, that will still have an influence on stuff that's going to happen in the next few episodes and seasons. And so I think it's so amazing how everything's linked and stuff. But yeah, there's just too much anime that I still need to watch. I don't think I would be able to go back and rewatch. But okay, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Thank you guys for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next week Saturday for the next episode. Bye!